Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Finally back in the tiny house. I put a little too much lemon juice in that water. Beautiful day out. Did a half day of work today because that's how we were planning on doing. This really doesn't matter because I had the windows open most of the day. 69.3 Fahrenheit inside the tiny house at 70% humidity. Outside 75.6, 51% humidity. Super humid in here. Well, too humid for my liking. 20.8 Celsius inside the tiny house. 24.2 outside. Back to Fahrenheit. There we go. So, I've been working over here on a little project. You guys won't be able to see that for a while. But it was a pain. It took me a few hours to figure out. And had something to do with the timer. With piss poor instructions. Anyway, I got some stuff to show you guys. I did water my spider plant again. Some of the plant is dying, but that's fine. Probably from when I moved it into the planter, damaged some roots. My dad gave me this springish rod. Not quite sure what this is. Ugh. But we're gonna find out. It's got hooks. I'm gonna get rid of this trash. Okay. So it's some kind of really springy rod of some sort. This might be good for when I have to eventually, when Wish's package shows up, I guess this is a spring just wrapped in coating, some type. I may have to use this to in the fireplace exhaust to fish out whatever's inside of there. But I'll just put this over here for now. Big deal. Okay. I do have the lights on in the tiny house, but LEDs have a hard time competing with the sun, so more trash. Instructions. Insert hooks on either side of window, in frame, or wall. Insert screw high into one of the expanding rods, slip either hook. Stretch curtain rod to opposite hook until firm and cut off at that point. Oh, it's a curtain rod. Huh. Weird. Very weird. Anyway, more tiny house. Move you guys over here, you get a better view. So, I got an experiment going on in the bathroom area right now. You guys don't get to see that yet. Some stuff that I brought to the tiny house. Organic body wash. Cleaned out, empty. But it still really smells of fragrance. It reeks. So, I'll put this out for here, anyway. And then eventually I thought I'm going to keep this and use this little pump as a water bottle for the planter, possibly, as a backup. Brought my good flashlight over here. Let's try out. Oh, we actually have a rechargeable to see, but the trick is it charged up? And if not, I better put it on the charge. I actually have a bunch of those little crappy Wish batteries to charge up. Okay, so it's still okay. So actually, I'll leave him in and just keep this light handy over here. Cool. Next on the list. Okay. You guys may have seen this video. My new sound system for the tiny house. USB powered, off the grid, which is really cool. So I'm gonna charge this thing up on camera just to see how it works. So the port is on the back here, guys, and it's a little 5-volt DC, USB powered. And let's plug her in over here at the wall so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, so I have some USB plugs in this section here, and we're going to plug this in. Let's go with the 5-volt at 1 amp. It's the smaller. Don't see any flashing lights. Oh, there's a red light here, so it must be charging. So that's cool. I can actually tuck the speaker back in here while it's on a trickle. Trickle charge. Cool. So much crap, it's unbelievable, guys. Oh, and since it is a nice day out, I may want to go outside and run some of that, but who knows? We'll figure it out. So that is currently charging off the grid. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. All right, next, another off-grid appliance, also new. Which I want to try this out tonight, maybe in the tiny house. So we have the new off-grid entertainment projector. Here it is. It's too bright in here to try it in the tiny house right now, believe it or not. Though I can maybe do this. So let's see. I have nothing to play on it though. That's the trick about this. And I think I'm missing a DC cord, or need to pick one up just for the projector. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a second. I found one back here. I thought I had one. Saves me a trip to the dollar store. So all this thing runs off, guys, perfect for off the grid, is 5-volt DC. So that plugs into a USB power source like Charles's power pack, which we should try out and turn this thing on and see what it looks like. Though it will look very bad because basically it's too bright in here right now. like I mentioned. So, Charles's power pack. Hook that up to, let's go give it 2 amps power. Remote. It is being turned on. It is shooting. You can kind of see that. Now, how this works is the further away from the wall, the better. So, or the further, yeah, pretty much. So let's see if I can do something and turn the projector around like this. Oh yeah, that does not show up because of the light. That sucks. Let me try this way. Ooh. Nope. You can see it on the reflective wall there a little bit. It is on. Yep. But like I said, and if I turn it this way, you can kind of see the light reflecting there. It's not going to happen today, guys, unfortunately. So obviously got to come back at a darker hour and we'll get it done. But power down for now. It runs off one of Charles's power packs. Awesome. That's basically USB powered TV, guys. You can hook, this thing has an HDMI cord. So let me unhook the power. So let me just show that off a little bit if you missed that video. USB thumb drive, USB HDMI, or not USB, HDMI port. There is the DC in plug for the 120 volt, which you want to stay away from off the grid. So we've got a USB power source. It has audio visual cables out. So if you and it comes with these. So if you have the old school type TVs and older equipment, that'll hook you up. And it also comes with a headphone jack. But the problem with the headphone jack and the 5 volt DC is the damn 5 volt DC is too close to the headphone jack. So for demo purposes, this is the jack that came with my USB soundbar back there. And the insulation around here is awfully thick, so it interferes with the you guys can see that? This is pressing up against the 5 volt plug. So basically what I need to do is take very carefully an X-Acto knife, cut a portion out of this, and then it should fit underneath that damn plug, hopefully. Because this thing obviously has its own speakers, but they're not that loud, even on max. So that obviously, then we turn to the 5 volt sound bar that's charging over there, and hook that up and use that as the audio source. That way we have a nice system going. They're both USB powered. The soundbar has its own internal battery, so you can basically charge it up, then hook it up here, and you don't have to charge that up while it's hooked up here unless you're doing like a marathon of Netflix shows or something. Ugh, too much lemon. Anyway, that's awesome. So that combination, the soundbar and the projector, is some good off-grid entertainment. Plus, I can run it off off the grid, off of Charles's power pack. So this guy will do both systems because it's got 2 USB ports to charge devices. So it can power this guy and the soundbar simultaneously if needed. I got 2 of those generously sent by one of my subscribers, Charles. Big thanks to him. Oh, Return of the Ants, by the way. The carpenter ants are back with a vengeance. I've killed 3 already since I've been here, so I need to go to the dollar store, pick up a whack, at least 2 packs of the ant trap bait to kill these things. I want to get a head start on these because that's nasty. Nasty, guys. And they're rudely interrupting me while I'm filming. I see them crawling. So anyway, that's pretty awesome stuff. I will do a further video with this in the off-grid tiny house when it's dark, and then we get to see how cool this will look in the tiny house. I can even set this up on the kitchen countertop, guys, and then shoot it at one of these walls, or even get like a white sheet to hang across here and shoot it at that. And then, can you say pretty awesome? Yeah, I like it. I like it. So this guy can sit on the countertop for now. He's just gonna chill out right over here. That's cool. So big thanks to Charles for helping me with that.